Welcome back to D20 Tactics. On this channel I play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends and we explore combat scenarios and play out the tactics used to defeat monsters quickly and safely, giving you more time to get back to roleplaying. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Sarson Zero, and today I'm joined by BlindOracle, AzureWolf, Fear No Equal, and Chron. Together we'll run through typical battles that adventurers might see playing Dungeons & Dragons. This is the 5th encounter in the Underdark excursion, so if you missed the start, you can find a link to it in the description below. Grab your dice, draw your sword, and let's jump into combat. Hit points, abilities, spells, items in hand.
61 hit points total. Full charges on the Wand of Magic Missiles. I have 4 first level slots, 2 second level slots, 3 third level slots, 3 fourth level slots, 1 fifth level slot. Wand of the War Mage is in my hand, along with the spellbook.
Currently sitting at 55 out of 62 hit points, holding a +1 short bow in hand.
I have 75 out of 75 hit points, 1 level 1 spell, 2 level 2 spells, 1 level 3 spell, 3 level 4 spells, and 1 level 5 spell slot. I have both of my channel divinities. I'm holding a Warhammer and a +1 shield in my hands.
90 out of 90 hit points, with Second Wind, Action Surge, and Indomitable available. I am carrying my +1 Great Axe.
Monsters, abilities, items, and numbers. So this encounter we have Fishman Archpriest, a Fishman Boss, and 4 fishmen. Everyone here has a swim speed. Everyone here can breathe water and air. Everyone here is slippery, so they have advantage on ability checks and saving throws to escape grapples. And they also have sunlight sensitivity, but we're all underground, so that doesn't matter. Archpriests have scepters. The scepters do bludgeoning damage when they hit you and lightning damage when they hit you as well, so that's fun. The Fishman Boss is a fishman, so it has all the previous abilities. They have multi-attack with their pincher staff, which has reach. It can also grapple you. That's a lot of fun. And they can bite if they wish. And then the fishmen are fishmen, so they have all the previous abilities. They have spears and they have nets, the most useless item in the game. It always has disadvantage. God, is that thing bad. Terrain and effects, seizure warning, everything is swim terrain. This entire cavern is about waist deep, so for the halfling that's neck deep. If you do not have a swim speed, you are moving in difficult terrain. The yellow sections, if you have a swim speed, you're still moving in difficult terrain. And then the black sections, even if you have a swim speed, you cannot move there. Because it's waist deep water, if you are prone, underwater combat rules apply. Melee weapons, except daggers, javelins, short swords, spears, and tridents, or those held by swimmers being people with a swim speed, have disadvantage against a target that is prone, only if they're underwater. Ranged attacks miss at long range and have disadvantage unless they are crossbow and net or a thrown weapon like a javelin, spear, trident, or dart. Again, only against a prone target. If half their body is above the water, then you can attack them normally. Anything that is prone under the water can resist fire damage. Nothing too crazy about it, but that's what you're looking at here.
Is that land right to the east of us a little bit where we can stand?
Is that land? No. Everything here is underwater. Even the sections that are difficult terrain are also underwater.
Just looked like it was a rock.
Everything is underwater. Tactics. What do you guys think for tactics on this map?
You didn't specifically mention it, but I feel like it bears asking. I don't suppose my pike would behave like a spear in this case.
It's specifically daggers, javelins, short swords, spears, and tridents. That's not going to qualify. But only if they're prone. If they're moving around normally, then it doesn't matter.
That's fine. I have the javelins, so.
Fighter, you want my Wand of Magic Missiles on this one to get you some downrange while we're moving?
Sure.
I just figured it'll give you 120 foot range, at least.
I think that that's the right move, so I'll borrow that, at least for the initial engagement phase.
For reference, you've got 7 charges on it. Do you want Fly Rogue?
How tall is the ceiling?
20 feet up.
It'll give you 60 foot of movement.
That's probably the only way I'm going to be able to move around in here. Hiding's going to be a little tougher, I think, at that point.
There's a lot of vertical full cover.
Yeah, I'm going to take that fly. It's time.
Gotcha.
Does anybody have a recommendation for the cleric? If they can move across the entire terrain, I can't think of a way to effectively limit them.
We have a lot of spell slots. Probably time to go ahead and just use them. Save the Spirit Guardians probably for the last fight. This feels like a good time to crack open those 4th and 5th level slots if you've got something good for them.
Alright, I can see what I can do. Most of my 4th level slots are going to be healing focused.
You know you can upcast Spirit Guardians, right?
That's true. We could just roll with an upcast Spirit Guardians.
We could, but we would be rolling very slowly.
Sure, but they gotta come to us.
See what Guardian of Faith does for me.
It's not going to be helpful. It's like the thing that guards you while you sleep.
Oh, Guiding Bolt has 120 feet, so I can help out there. I do have Flame Strike, so we'll see if that comes into play in a minute. Let's see, what's the range on it? 60 feet. 10-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder. Okay, that's not as good. Doubt we're going to get them that tightly packed.
No, but we've got some big targets you can lay it on.
Here we go. I do have freedom of movement as a spell.
That would allow you to move around without any problems.
Is that concentration?
It is not concentration. It's duration 1 hour.
Fancy.
So I can cast that on myself and then do a Spirit Guardians, also upcast. So, yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Sounds good.
I think we're ready to throw down. Go ahead and roll initiative. Anybody have higher than a 20?
25.
Golf clap.
Right? Not even sure that's useful, but I'm going to take it.
Anybody have between a 20 and a 15?
15 on the wizard.
Anybody have between a 15 and a 10? Anyone have between a 10 and a 5? 8 for the Fishman.
Fighter has 7.
I have a 6.
What do you got for me, Owl?
3.
BlindOracle, you're up.
I have a question. This is important. This is neck-high water for me. I cannot operate a bow in this, can I?
You can. You can put your hands above the water and then shoot at something whose head is above the water.
I'll take it. Ready to action. Shoot the first enemy that comes within 80 feet.
After that, we're going to go to the AzureWolf.
Let's cast Fly. If I upcast it, I can hit 2 targets. I think that's probably the move, is get the fighter and the rogue. So casting it at level 4. Get moving, boys.
Have movement.
Honestly, I think I'm good right here for now.
Then we're going to go to the Fishmen. Fishmen are going to move in with their spears. So they can swim, they're going to move at full speed and drop prone. It's going to move to there and drop prone. That'll put him within 80 feet of you.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
13 points of damage.
This guy's going to weave his way through there and move to there and drop prone. He's going to move to there and drop prone. He's going to back up these guys and drop prone. Move to there and drop prone. This guy's going to move to there and drop prone. That's my Fishmen. After that is the Fear No Equal.
Take me 10 feet west of the cleric and dodge.
I will move up next to the paladin
Diet Paladin.
and cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
No bonus actions to the Owl.
Move him southeast 2 spaces of the cleric, and then fly up.
After the Owl is the BlindOracle. Speaking of flying up to the ceiling.
Yeah, let's go ahead and fly up to the ceiling. So that cost me, 20 feet of movement?
Well, you're going to combine it with other movement, I imagine.
Yeah, just trying to figure out if there's a thing to hide behind on the ceiling or not.
You can get terrain obscurement, so, move around behind there.
I'd like to fly to the northeast behind that wall.
More distance than he's ever moved in his life.
Right. Hide action. So the stealth rolls a 27, and then take the shot at the fishman to the southeast of me right there.
He is under the cover of water, so you will have disadvantage on this shot.
Sure, okay. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The 2 hit rolls a 19.
19 connects.
13 points of damage. And if I have enough movement, move back right there.
More movement than you've ever seen in your life.
Ever in my entire life. I'm dangerous now.
AzureWolf.
So let's move east 2, and you said they're underwater, right?
Yep, they're all prone.
Can I hit them with a shatter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing that isn't affected. Who are we going for?
We're going 60 east.
That'll hit just this guy. You can hit these 2 guys. You want them?
Yeah, I'll take them. Cast it at level 3. It's a con DC 17. 14.
Northwestern of the 2 is going to fail and you take 14. He drops. The southeastern of the 2, he's going to fail also, and so he's going to take the 14. After that, it's my turn. Everybody's prone, so they're going to have to spend half their movement to stand up. We're going to dash towards the limit. No reason to get in if we don't have to. That guy's going to dash to there and drop prone. That guy's going to dash to there and drop prone. That guy's going to dash to there and drop prone. This guy's going to dash to there and drop prone. This guy's going to dash to here and drop prone. This guy's going to dash to here and drop prone. That's the Fishman. After the Fishman is the Fear No Equal.
I'm going to go north and try and take out that guy north of me. I'm going to switch to my javelin, and we are going to make my attacks against him.
Advantage because he's prone.
And I'm using a javelin, so no disadvantage for underwater. 16 to hit
16 will connect.
for 9 damage.
Punches into his squishy, rubbery, fishy flesh, and that guy's dead.
Oh, lovely. I've got a bunch of squares of movement left. I will swing straight south and go for the southernmost fishman. That's a 20 to hit for another 9 damage. That'll do for me.
Chron.
So I can either move south and help take out those 2 fishmen.
I'll take care of them.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and cast Freedom of Movement of myself, 4th level spell slot, and move due east at my maximum movement. And then I will wait there.
After that is the Owl.
Let's aggravate that one to the south for the fighter.
Still staying on the ceiling, no worries there. After the Owl is the BlindOracle. Speaking of staying on the ceiling.
Skittering across it like a spider.
Let's take that hide action now. That's a 33 to hide. Move around the corner, and let's go ahead and shoot the shaman. I assume the caster is prone.
Yes, they are prone, that's right.
Alright, so this will cancel out. 16 to hit.
Hit an Archpriest.
Excellent. 13 damage. Scoot back.
After the BlindOracle is the AzureWolf.
Directly east, I think that's where I'm going to drop that shatter. Sculpting around the cleric. It's a DC 17 con. Oh, that's much better on the damage. That is 26.
26 or 13. Archpriest is going to get a nat 20 and take 13. The boss is going to not get a 17, so he's going to take the full 26. You got any movement?
No, I think I'm good.
After the AzureWolf is the Fishman. Fishman's going to start his turn off in the zone. Give me some.
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Fails.
He takes 8 damage.
And drops. He's just going to stab. Gets a nat 1. He's going to pivot because he can. He will not drop prone. Oh, he starts to turn off in the zone. Give me some.
That's a total of 18.
18. He's going to fail. That hurt. And this is difficult terrain for them. Oh, that's rough.
So standing up costs him half, and it's difficult terrain.
If he dashes, they'll give him 45, half of which is 20. Doesn't even get out of the zone. Stand up for half over here. Fighter's going to get close to me. It doesn't matter. Boss is going to start his turn off in the zone. Fails.
16.
Boss is going to go use his pincer staff to try to grab the cleric. 6 to hit your cleric. Move for 1. After that, we're going to go to Fear No Equal.
We're going to go after the priest to the north of me.
You got advantage on the northwest one.
Is the priest standing, or is he prone?
They're both standing.
Honestly, I think I'd still rather hit the priest. I'm going to switch back to my great axe. Attack number 1. That is an 18
18 will hit.
for 17 damage. And attack number 2. That is a 15
Yeah, 15 hits him.
for 18 damage. I want to get those attacks of opportunity if they move away, so...
Chron.
Please move me back 2 squares. Do I eat an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah. 22.
22 will hit.
Take 3 points of piercing damage from the bite. And then give me a concentration save for the spell you're concentrating on.
For 3 damage?
Yep, it's half damage or 10, whichever is greater.
Oh, It's a constitution save. That puts me at 10 then. My constitution save is +3. Then I'm going to shoot a Sacred Flame at the Northern Archpriest. The DC 17 dex save.
He's going to fail.
Total of 7 radiant damage.
After that, we're going to go to the owl.
Let's aggravate the priest to the north of the cleric there for the wizard.
After that, we go to the Blind Oracle.
Saracen, to make sure I understand who's standing up,
Everyone.
let's go ahead and take the hide action, and then we're going to pop out and shoot the northmost priest. So here's your stealth check. Nailing that, 30. And then the attack with advantage, 27 to hit
27 hits.
for 25 points of damage. 1 east. Try to put as much pillar between myself and them as possible. That's my turn.
Absolutely. AzureWolf.
Is it worth a fireball?
I don't think so.
They're all out of water. That's kind of what I'm sitting here going, is it worth it? They've all taken some heavy damage. I think it's best to just knock the 2 down below. Actually, I've got advantage on that priest to the north. Let's hit him with a bolt. 25.
Hits.
9.
Anything else?
Well, let's move back to the west.
After that, we go to the Fishmen. Let's try to break that concentration. So this guy's going to start his turn off in the zone.
DC 17. Wisdom save.
Pass.
Get total of 24.
Take 12 instead. Then he's going to walk forward and try to grab that cleric with his staff. He gets a 13 to hit you.
That misses.
He's going to bite you for 16.
That also misses.
Okay, this guy's going to start his turn off in the zone. He's going to fail.
A total of 15 damage.
That is lethal. So he's going to try to stab the fighter. You can do it, little buddy. No, you can't. 18 to hit you.
Nope.
Yeah, that'll miss with the spear. He does not have multi-attack, so that's it for him. He's going to pivot around behind you. His boss is going to start his turn off in the zone. He's going to fail.
It's a total of 16 damage.
And then he's going to proc.
That is a 20 to hit for 7 damage.
And then he's going to walk over to the wizard. First attack is a 19 to hit you, wizard. Shield. Second attack is a 10 to hit you. That is all my guys. After that, we're going to go to the Fear No Equal.
Since I'm down here, I'm going to attack this guy with my great axe. That is a 17 to hit
Hits.
for 11 damage.
11 damage is lethal.
And I'm going to fly up to the priest and attack him with my second attack for 21
Hits.
for 7 damage. That'll do.
Chron.
Go ahead and hit the boss with my warhammer. It's a total of 18.
18 hits.
That's going to be 7 total bludgeoning damage and 8 radiant damage.
15 total, so he's going to drop.
And then I'll walk over to the Archpriest.
After the Chron is the owl.
Aggravate him for me.
Fly away. After the owl is the Blind Oracle.
Sure, let's go ahead and take the hide bonus action. I think I have to go kind of the long way around to do this. So move around the far side, like so. Hide there, pop out, shoot the priest. 24 to hide from the priest.
Roger that.
26 to hit
26 connects.
for 38 points of damage.
38 is lethal. And the fishmen drop. Report hit points.
90 out of 90.
55 out of 62.
61 out of 61.
72 out of 75.
Anybody want to do any actions at the end of the encounter?
I'd like some end of encounter information. Is my spiritual guardian still going to be up in the next encounter?
Yes, it is. It drops on a short rest.
Same with the fly.
How long does fly last?
10 minutes.
Yeah, fly will last.
And the freedom of movement on me.
Freedom of movement lasts for an hour. That'll last. You guys are going into the next encounter ready to rock and roll.
Zoom in.
It's exciting.
Did they do any damage to us?
I took 3 damage. I got bit.
Wow.
I'm going to turn into a Kuatoa.
God, please don't.
Arguing about whether or not this is a shortcut or just a terrible idea, the party wades through the river and makes their way to the other side. The path is starting to slope back upwards, so it looks like they're going to make their way out of the Underdark and back to the world above. 5 encounters down, 1 more to go before the long rest. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll join us next week as the adventure continues. I'm Saracen Zero, and I will see you next time.